Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to AEW Dynamite for the 30th of March. So this is the last AEW of March and I feel like this is going to be a good show hopefully. We've got the Bunny taking on a surprise opponent in the Owen Hart Cup. We have Macaster versus CM Punk. We have Yuta versus Danielson. We have a promo including Adam Cole and Red Dragon, and we're kicking things off with Punk versus Caster. Fuck yes, let's do this. So we just had Punk versus Macaster. This was entertaining. Quick matchup to get us ready for the show. Punk wins with the added coronavirus on Caster, but at the same time, it does put Macaster over a lot more. Being able to get some offense in on Punk, I think that's really good. We've got Tony Schiavone in the ring, so we'll see what Punk's intentions are now. So Punk turns around and says, "There's three things I know. One, there's going to be a lot more grey in my beard before my time is done. Two, there's going to be a lot more scars on my head before I am done. And three, I'm going to be wearing gold before I'm done in AEW," and says that he's going for the world title. He doesn't know if it's going to be Paige or some cowboy shit, but it's going to be he's going to be taking on the winner, and I am looking forward to that. Oh, here we go. MJF with FTR. Let's see what this is. So we just had John Moxley versus Jay Lethal, and this was a good wrestling match, pure wrestling match. This was entertaining as all hell. It was fun, it was fast paced, it was well done. Moxley wins with the paradigm shift, but at the same time, this just worked. It's two very good wrestlers going at it and just having a wrestling match. That's what I like, and it was entertaining. So we have a build-up package for this new female wrestler. I don't know who she is, unfortunately. I definitely need to check her out to see how she is. But we're getting a bit of a rundown of the card. We have Yuta versus Danielson tonight with Rigo on commentary. Yes. We have also, what else do we have? We've got FTR versus Gun Club and Andrade El Idolo versus Darby Allin. So yeah, quite a stacked card tonight. So let's not waste any more time and get to our next matchup. So we just had FTR versus the Gun Club, and this was surprisingly good. I'm not a fan of the Gun Club. I don't know why, they just don't seem to click with me. But this match, they were playing the heels, FTR were playing the faces. This worked. This genuinely worked. It was entertaining. It was well done. FTR get the win. Wardlow comes down and basically tries to get to MJF. Luckily, security actually do their job and actually manage to get him away. Not before a Japanese table, where basically Wardlow tries to powerbomb one of the security guards and the table doesn't break. That sucks. But, you know, it's a fun matchup. FTR get the win. Good call. You know, they are the AAA tag champs. They are going to be defending the belts at Triple Mania maybe. So yeah, this was a really fun, well-paced match, and really good. We'll also have Rampage build-up, which is going to be in the main event. Powerhouse Will Hobbs versus Keith Lee. Oh, that's going to be a big boy match. That is a big boy match. So, yeah, entertaining so far, guys. Let's not waste any more time and carry on with the good show so far with AEW Dynamite. Okay, so we had the Jojo Appreciation Society talk. It was fun. Santana, Ortiz, and Eddie Kingston make their return. They get beat down. Kind of went on a little bit too long, in my opinion. I feel like they should have gone a bit more offense against the guys. They didn't, for obvious reasons. And then it is announced as Jade Cargill's 30th opponent will be Maria Shafir, who is the person we saw earlier tonight. MMA black belt, MMA trained in MMA black belt. So that could be interesting. We'll see if that will be defended on Rampage or Dynamite. Very entertaining. But now, guys, we have got Bryan Danielson versus Wheeler Yuta. Let's not waste any more time. Get to this match. I think this is going to be a good match. So we just have Bryan Danielson versus Wheeler Yuta, and my God, this was a fun matchup. Like, Wheeler's a star from this match, I think. He's going to be a star. Very entertaining, very well done, well paced as well, I thought. Wheeler basically looked like a demon in this match, and basically was defiant, spat in Bryan Danielson's face. Daniel Bryan's Bryan Danielson's face, basically just gets the submission win. Bryan does, but also it puts over Wheeler Yuta's aggression, which I think is brilliant, and also Regal put him over, which is perfect, I think. So we have a promo for our main event, Andrade El Idolo versus Darby Allin, but now it is the undisputed Elite celebration, so let's do this. So we just had Adam Cole and Red Dragon do their celebration. They basically just talked about how they are the three best wrestlers in the company today. Nobody can beat them. And then Adam Page comes out with a Tesla with bullhorns on it. I think that was really good. Also, I love Kyle O'Reilly. I think he's fucking amazing and funny as fuck. Basically, he's just like talking, and he's like, I've had a bit too much to drink. It's the champers. I'm gonna sit down. It just puts his head between his legs and just goes. It's fucking brilliant. It's like, oh my god, that's funny as fuck. It's funny. Obviously, Jurassic Express with Christian Cage comes out and basically beats them up, gets their belts back. So we are looking forward to the title match next week, Page versus Cole. I think that's going to be a good matchup. Do I think Adam Cole's going to win the belt next week? I don't think so. I mean, do I think it could work? Maybe, but I just don't see it happening this week. Next week even. So next up, guys, we are going to be listening to Thunder Rossa coming out. That's going to be entertaining. And then I believe we may have the women's Owen Hart match. So the Owen Hart tournament opening qualifying match. The Bunny versus a surprise opponent. So let's not waste any more time. Get to that. So, Thunder Rossa comes out to basically say she doesn't want to just be a pillar of the company, she wants to be the foundation of the company. Which is very entertaining, well done. Her promo skills are really good, and I think she could be a big star in AEW. She calls out Nyla Rose, so we're going to be having that feud coming up. And yeah, it was a really good promo. So we've got FTR talking about the AAA Tag Team titles, and then we're going to have our next matchup, so let's do it. So we just had FTR call out a challenge to the Young Bucks, FTR Young Bucks 2, to see who is the best tag team in the world. I'm looking forward to that. And now we have the Bunny, and let's see who the opponent is. Ooh, what a steal for AEW. Tony fucking Storm. Fuck yes. So let's watch this match and see how good it's going to be. So we just had the Bunny versus Tony Storm, and I have to admit, this is a good matchup. Again, a little bit not sloppy, just ring rust, I think. But at the same time, this is a very, very good matchup between these two. It gets over Tony Storm being good, gets over the Bunny being capable to win as well. But this is entertaining. I can't believe WWE dropped the ball with her. Again, it is one of those things where it's like, yes, you can say this, you can say that, you can say the other, but there are stars that are just like, how the fuck do you drop the ball with this person? Keith Lee, Tony Storm, Malachi Black, just to name a goddamn few. How do you do that? But at the same time, there are going to be budget cuts coming from AEW, obviously, because they can't keep their roster going. So it isn't all sunshine and rainbows, I know that, guys. But, you know, it's one of those things. It's a company at the end of the day, and yeah, it sucks when this happens. But, you know, if people are wanting to do different things, or they just want to leave, we have to respect that, guys. Yes, it can be bad, but at the same time, we have to understand that. So, next week, guys, the women's qualifier and the men's tournament for the Owen Hart tournament is starting next week. We have the Butcher and the Blade versus the Hardys in a tables match next week. Jesus Christ, that's going to be fun as hell. It'll probably be one through the table, whoever wins it. But I'm looking forward to that match. I'm not gonna lie, tables match with the Hardy Boys. Fuck yes. We have the Young Bucks versus Top Flight on Rampage. Ooh, that'll be fun. House of Black versus Fuego del Sol, Evil, Uno, and Stu Grayson. Scorpio Sky, Dan Lambert, and Paige Van Zandt in the tournament. Sky Blue, Jamie Hayter in the qualifier on Rampage. Oh, I think Jamie Hayter's going to win that one personally. in our main event, which will be Powerhouse Hobbs versus Keith Lee. We also have, we will hear from Chris Statlander on Rampage as well. But now, guys, it's our main event. It's Darby Allin versus Andrade El Idolo. Let's do this. So we just had Darby Allin versus Andrade El Idolo. They have a bit of a brawl to start things off because of what's been going on during the past few weeks. This was actually entertaining. This was a really good main event, I have to admit. It was hard hitting. It was painful to watch at some point, to see at some points. Very well done by both men. Andrade gets the win. Very happy about that because Andrade deserved the win, to be fair. But my God, some of these strikes looked painful, and a suplex onto the steel steps does not work out very well. It looked painful. So we've got Stin comes out, the accountant for Andrade was about to make a run in, that happens. Butcher the Blade comes out to basically try to cost the match for Darby, but that doesn't happen. Private Party come out as well. Obviously, who's going to make the save? But the Hardy Boys, obviously. They have a tables match next week with Butcher and Blade, so that works out a lot good. And they basically run off the bad guys. Very entertaining. Matt has a steel chair, which is weird, and Jeff just has nothing against. You know, Jeff has nothing, and Matt has a steel chair. It's actually kind of funny. But they do have a table in the ring to build up the tables match for next week, which actually makes a lot of sense. I believe they were either going to put Sting or Darby through the table, but they're going to put one of the members of Private Party through that table. So, what did I think of AEW Dynamite this week? I gotta admit, it was a fun show. Too much interference, I'm not gonna lie, in a couple of the matches. Oh, they don't actually put Darby, Isaiah Cassidy through the table. I think it's Isaiah Cassidy. They just have the table there for obvious reasons. A couple run-ins, I don't really like that, to be honest with you. I feel like there was a couple, one too many run-ins this week. Promo segments, yeah, just the right amount, and just the right talking segments as well. Matches, outstanding. Moxley Lethal was brilliant. Wheeler versus Danielson was another damn good matchup. This was a fun show, I'm not gonna lie. I was very entertained, and to be honest, for 2 hours, yeah, I got my fucking money's worth for 2 hours worth of AEW Dynamite. So, guys, thank you very much for watching AEW Dynamite. I will see you hopefully Saturday night for WrestleMania Night 1. Oh boy. Here we go. This weekend's gonna suck. So, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.